Hey everyone, happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in this YouTube live. I'm Waller's Wallet, and tonight I want to talk to you about the new Southwest credit card offers being offered on all three of their personal credit cards. And also, I'll be answering, as always, I'll be answering your questions towards the end of this video. So if you haven't already seen it or heard about it, Southwest has updated the offers on all three of their premium or all three of their credit cards to where you'll earn the Southwest Companion Pass and 30,000 Southwest Rapid Reward points after you spend $4,000 in the first 90 days. Now that Southwest Companion Pass is going to be good through the end of 2019. And I know I'll probably get a question. For those of you who are wondering, you need to fly by the end of that expiration for that companion pass to get that buy one, get one free ticket. So if it's good till the end of this year, you can't book a ticket today until and depart on 2020 to receive that benefit. It needs to be flown by the end of this year. Now, I've seen a lot of people, I've read a lot of articles on this. I've seen people's takes on this where they're really posting this as an awesome deal, an amazing offer, really selling this. And I think the issue that I have with this is that it's a good offer, don't get me wrong, but it's a devalued offer from the companion pass you can get currently with two credit cards. Plus, I think with Southwest offering this, it changes the potential of them offering this benefit in the long term, which could benefit them more and hurt the consumer for the Southwest Companion Pass. Now, a few things I think you need to look at when comparing these offers. Like I said, the Southwest Companion Pass is great. I think it is the best domestic perk or benefit on the market today. But it only gives you the Companion Pass until the end of this year. And this offer only gives you 30,000 Southwest points, which isn't really going to be good for a whole lot of flights. And if Southwest points are valued between 1.4 to 1.6 cents per point, it's only about $420 to $400.80 in value, depending on what end of the point scale you're getting there. Now, with the two credit card offer, by opening one of the business credit cards, which is currently offering 60,000 miles, and then also opening a personal credit card when it increases, you would receive 110,000 points or more, depending on the offer, for that flight. So, and then you'd also receive the companion pass for the following through the end of the following year. So right now it's almost 2 years worth of flights you'd get for this, and those Southwest points would be worth about $1,500 to $40, as well as almost $1,750, which is far more value for people. And you get the Southwest Companion Pass for even a longer period of time. And I think another thing people need to consider, if you were to apply for this card, you look at the terms and conditions on Southwest credit cards. You would be locking yourself out of a Southwest bonus on the personal credit cards for the next 2 years, which essentially means you would need to wait a year without the companion pass or earning towards it to be eligible for that. And then you'd also have to wait to see if you're under 524 to open those cards. And again, this benefits Southwest. I think many people who see the Southwest Companion Pass and their eyes light up really large. And I don't think they are thinking long-term downstream for this benefit. And for people who like to fly Southwest and are Southwest loyalists, having 2 years essentially of buy one, get one free is a phenomenal value. And some people, if they only get it for this year, they could still receive quite a bit of value depending on how much they're looking to travel with this. But we have to be honest, you have to be realistic though. It's still an inferior offer when you compare it to the offer of getting the two credit cards. I mean, you're only going to get this if you're thinking about this card as the bonus right now, if you were to meet that bonus today or within a month's time, you get the benefit at the end of that statement or at the end of that statement period. So you're looking, we'll say mid-February. By mid-February, if you were to meet all $4,000 spend, you have it through the end of the year. But if you're someone who's going to take longer to meet that minimum spend requirement, you're maybe looking at 6 months, which is really not worth it in my opinion, unless you really look to hammer on those flights and get a lot of value from this. So, I think that you just have to look at the value you would receive from receiving the companion pass for less than a year or working towards a companion pass for a year and a half roughly at this point. And it really comes down to personal preference. I know I've had comments from people, and people will tell me they're not comfortable opening a business card. So this would be a pretty easy way for you to score that Southwest Companion Pass for a short period of time. But I'll tell you, the second I saw this offer, my immediate feeling was that we're going to see Southwest really start. We're going to see Southwest start selling tickets, I think, before the end of this offer, this credit card bonus offer, which is February 11th. And I think they're really going to push this buy one get one offer here, because I think the way they're going to market is you're on a flight and they're going to be like, for you and someone special, you can now fly to Hawaii for, pay for one ticket, get your second ticket free. And I think it's a really good PR move on their point, but I don't think a lot of people realize there's a better offer. So I'm thinking, how Hawaii is going to be on the market for Southwest by the end of this offer, give or take a few weeks. So we should see those soon. But I think if you think big picture for Southwest, I think the current state of the companion pass for offering basically 2 years is probably unsustainable, especially as more people start to dabble in this credit card game, and this perk receives a lot of publicity. I could definitely be wrong here, but this just seems like the perfect marketing ploy for Southwest, also to boost their credit card sales, and it also gives them a positive outlook by their customers while overall reducing that value of the companion pass by giving that companion pass up front. They're basically reducing the time in half and reducing the number of points. This is a win-win for Southwest, and for the average person, this is they think this is a great benefit. But I think if Southwest really wanted to change the companion pass, they could really make this hard on people. They could actually stop having credit card bonuses, work towards that companion pass, and not allow those to count toward it, but still earn it from button seat miles as well as a few other ways as well. And I don't think they really want that, because it would bring negative publicity right around the time Hawaii is coming. So I think this is a good happy medium for them. And not to say they can't do that in the future by disqualifying credit card spend for the future. Like I said, I think the average person who doesn't play this credit card game would be very interested in this offer, especially, I can go to Florida. I can take my wife and myself to Hawaii for the price of one person. This is great. Let me do that right now. But people who actually play this game know the 2-card offer is a far superior offer, and 110,000 points on Southwest is a lot of points to do a lot of traveling with in the Caribbean, in the US, Mexico, and even now going to be Hawaii. So that's my spiel there. But I also want to bring something up to you guys. So I always want to be transparent with each and every one of you. That's just how I do things. And I just want to let you know that soon I'm going to be adding credit card affiliate links to the channel. I've gone back and forth in this honestly for a long time, even before I started this channel. And the reason why I've done that is, most importantly, I've always wanted to keep my voice and the integrity of the channel. But I think I finally found a partner who's willing to allow me to keep my voice and not change my style for reviews or comparisons, and pretty much just let me be me, which is exactly what I want. Because at the end of the day, staying true to myself and to you, the viewer, is far more important to me than, earning affiliate money off credit card links. But by me adding affiliate links to the channel, it does add a potential source of income for me outside of just YouTube ads. But I can assure you, you're not going to see anything different from me here. I'm not going to be jamming links down your throat. I'm not going to be pushing certain credit cards for a payday. That's never been my style, and it won't become my style. They're basically going to be there in case you want to support the channel, which if you do, as always, I greatly appreciate that. And if you choose not to, that's perfectly fine. I just appreciate you coming by to watch the channel. I just felt it was important to disclose this information to you because I value you. I value the community that is being built here, and I just value the viewer. And I just really appreciate you watching the channel. So because I just want to let you know that I value you, the viewer, more than I value the money I'll earn from a credit card sale. So I just wanted to be honest with you and let you know why you might see links up on the channel, or me just at the end of a video just say, hey, if you want to support the channel, here's the link. But that's really what I want to say there. Let me see if I have any questions right now. All right. How many of y'all are below 524? I'm sure not many people, Kai. There's a lot of people, I think, over that. Oh, points to go. It's actually sitting at 424 right now. So points to go and Reckless, there's an opportunity there. If you're 424, you could look for the business credit card first, because the business card is not going to count toward your 524, and then open the personal credit card as well. And you'd be able to get the companion pass for basically 2 years. by utilizing that route. If you go the personal card route, you will lock yourself out. So I would consider looking at the business card first if this is something you're looking for in general. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, let's see. I was going to wait to the end of 2019 to get a business card. I think that's a great idea, points to go. If you're wanting this and you kind of want to wait because we're already into this year, typically Southwest has been really good about adding the 60,000 point offers towards the end of the year. But I will definitely say if we notice anything last year, and I kind of think we're going to see this more often, it's going to be that two-tiered section of bonuses where you're going to have to spend more money. So keep that in mind. But it is going to be out there for you. We do see some links every once in a while too, where it's a $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000 spend for a lot of points. Just something to keep in mind as well. All right, let's see. I already know the wife will be doing a lot of domestic travel in 2020. Yep, points to go, if you're traveling domestically, it's fantastic. There's really not a better benefit on the market domestically. All right, keep spending with them. Hey, Claire, thank you very much. I appreciate you turning into the channel. All right, let's see. I don't think the Southwest offer is directed to people like us. Kyle, I agree with you. If you're someone who really plays this credit card game, I don't think this offer here is going to be great for you. If you're, I mean, there's ways of getting the business card. You know, I think I did a video on ways that you can get the business card as well as other people have as well. So that is just going to be a far superior offer by getting two cards as opposed to one. But if you're someone who doesn't want to open a business card, it's not terrible. I just don't think it's necessarily the best offer out there. Absolutely, if you want to take advantage of offer, you need to already plan to spend $4,000. I agree with that there. You know, thanks guys, you know, for the, the support on adding the links there. I just like to be transparent and I appreciate if you do. So I think that's all my questions. If there's no other questions, I was actually thinking of adding like a Dropbox option where you guys could send questions and I could have like a viewer. Let me know in the comments. I actually might post a poll on this tomorrow, adding like a Dropbox where I put a link in and people can send me a question and, I can make a video once a month, depending on how many questions I get, maybe once every other week, to basically pick a handful of questions, do video, answering people's questions in in video. So just something about that. I build a site. I do actually have a blog. I basically upload the scripts to it, Kyle, but I am there. But I think some of those social media sites like Twitter, I'm more active on. But I could build a site too, maybe improve my site. I'm not necessarily the most technologically advanced person for my blog, but I could try to improve that as well. But leave a comment if you'd be interested in that. If not, I will probably post a question tomorrow about opening up a Dropbox. People shoot me some questions, and then I do a video once a month, or depending on the number of questions, answering a handful of questions for people to kind of give you that more personal experience as well that maybe you don't get on other channels. So, tell me, what do you think of these? Let's see, list all of your cards. I could do that, Chris. Let's see, what's my Twitter handle, guys, is @WallersWallet, as well as Instagram, Facebook as well, @WallersWallet. So pretty much all those straight down there. Have I earned the companion pass before? No, I haven't, because in Bangor there is no Southwest option. I did used to live in a place in Manchester, New Hampshire, where Southwest flew out of, but we've actually prioritized more international travel. So I haven't yet earned the companion pass, and I am so far over 524. I don't think I would ever get it unless I waited quite a while to apply for a credit card, which I really don't plan on doing, because there's just too many cards out there. I have my eyes on a couple for 2019 right now, but for people who are 424 or underneath, it's a good benefit if you fly Southwest. So I'm curious, everyone, tell me, what do you think of these Southwest offers? Are you more likely to apply for the card when you get a bonus, get the companion pass after spending $4,000? Or are you more likely to go for it, open 2 credit cards, and try to really get it for 2 years as well as more points? I want to thank you all for tuning in this YouTube Live. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. Or if you know somebody might benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. Remember, I post new videos every Thursday, so if you like learning about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, or just flat out traveling for less, consider the subscribe button down below. And I will see you all this Thursday. Safe travels. Take care, everyone.